One of the most beautiful things, the radiance of a matured woman. One of the most beautiful things in this world is a matured woman who fully stepped into her beauty, power, and peace. It's not just about how she looks, though her presence is often captivating. It's about the quiet confidence she carries, the grace in her steps, and the strength behind her eyes. A matured woman has walked through storms and still stands tall. She knows heartbreak, yet her heart remains open. She's tasted failure, but her spirit didn't break, it grew. Her beauty is layered. It's in her resilience, her wisdom, her laughter that comes from a place of knowing. She's not impressed by shallow things because she's lived deep, and that depth is magnetic. She's no longer seeking approval. She doesn't mold herself to fit expectations. She's already met herself fully, honestly, and decided she is enough. That kind of self-assurance is powerful. It shows in her conversation, her choices, even in her stillness. She radiates a beauty that isn't manufactured. It's earned, felt, and unforgettable. A matured woman understands the value of time, hers and others. She no longer rushes through life or people. She's intentional. She listens to understand, speaks with purpose, and moves with clarity. She knows the difference between being alone and being lonely, and she chooses solitude when it brings peace. What makes her truly beautiful is that she's not trying to be perfect. She embraces her flaws, knowing they make her real. And in a world full of masks and performances, her authenticity is a rare kind of beauty, raw, soulful, and timeless. So yes, one of the most beautiful things is a woman who has grown into herself, whose beauty is more than skin deep, it's soul deep. She is not just admired, she is remembered. One of the most beautiful things in this world is a matured woman full of beauty, not just the kind that catches the eye, but the kind that reaches into your soul. Hers is a beauty that doesn't fade with time. It deepens, it refines, and it tells a story. She is not the fleeting charm of youth, but the enduring grace of experience. A matured woman embodies the richness of life, love, struggle, and triumph, and she wears it all like a crown. In a world obsessed with the smoothness of youth, we often overlook the quiet brilliance of a woman who has grown into herself. But look again and you'll see something extraordinary. A matured woman doesn't just enter a room, she owns it. Not because she demands attention, but because she draws it effortlessly. There's something magnetic about the way she carries herself, a quiet power rooted in knowing who she is and no longer needing to explain it. Her beauty is not one-dimensional. It's not just in the curve of her smile or the gleam of her eyes. It's in the strength of her convictions, the softness of her compassion, and the depth of her understanding. She has seen seasons change, weathered storms, and walked through fire, and she still stands tall, not in spite of it all, but because of it. What makes her truly beautiful is the harmony between her inner and outer worlds. She has spent years building herself, brick by brick, truth by truth. She has shed the skin of insecurity, grown wings where there were once wounds, and now lives not to please, but to be. This is a woman who has learned to embrace her imperfections, to laugh at her missteps, and to find joy in the quiet, often overlooked corners of life. There is an elegance to the way she speaks, often choosing words not just to be heard, but to heal, to inspire, to empower.